Hello everyone, my name is Wiam and welcome to another episode of Core. As you've seen in the title of this video, we're going to be discussing the Nazca Lines today. Nazca has the highest concentration of lines and figures. The Naca Plateu is located about 40 kilometers from the coastline. Recent satellite imaging surveys, this line has now been confirmed to be straight. The end of the trapezoid is the marking of the beginning of the complex figure design. When we examine it further, we see that the entire figure is drawn with a single line. The ant has 8 legs instead of 6, which makes it a spider. So stop referring to it as an ant, you ignorant. And the second is that all the curves used in this design are Bezier-style curves. Please subscribe as I make thought-provocative content every week. Also, please go support these other channels as they are what make my work possible. And now, without further ado, let's get started. In the early 90s, a figure completely different than the ones we saw earlier was found near Palpa. These figures are referred to as geometric glyphs. There has been more than 12 of these geometric glyphs discovered so far. What is intriguing about these geometric designs is up close they are not accurate, as the terrain is rather rugged. Some of these geoglyphs have even been spotted as late as 2012 due to their lack of high contrast from the plateau itself, which is not very similar to Nazca. The irregular topography of this region makes it even more difficult to construct, and according to Igor, the construction mechanism here is not the same as the one in Nazca. He suspects that the floor was carved out using stones rather than the top layer being brushed off. Another style of construction observed is more common at Ica, which is 100 kilometers away from Nazca. This style uses the alignment of individual stone clusters. In some cases, like in Ingenio, the gravel layer goes deep into the ground. The last method observed so far is the elevation of the floor bed itself, which is quite eerie and very weird. The last thing to discuss is the recent excavations in the region. These have revealed some building structures that resemble stepped pyramids. It has been thought that the ancient cultures of Nazca that lived in the region for 1500 years were not a sophisticated civilization. But from the new excavations, we can infer otherwise. These pyramid structures have pushed some independent researchers to do more excavations, as the Peruvian government hasn't been very supportive of this work. And since 2017, new mummies have been found. Well, given that my 5-year-old nephew watches the show, and I don't want him to poop his pants, I will not be showing these images, because these mummies are hella out of this world. Honestly, I don't really recommend you see them as well, unless you enjoy not sleeping soundly at night.
The 3 fingers is a characteristic that makes it unique and unforgettable.
It was not our rounded skull, but it was very protruded.
The DNA tests showed that these mummies don't share any genetic material with any known species of humans. So I guess someone can go tell the search for extraterrestrial intelligence to shut down their facilities and give us the research money instead. Thank you very much.
It is absolutely clear that we are facing with very exciting situation, because all data that we have tells us that it's not human-like. It's not just simple mutation, but it's another type of human species. We don't know whether it was some line of humans with elongated skulls who was living on the earth for maybe millenniums. That I'm sure that it will open up a new page of human history and a new page of civilization history.
Given all the evidence we've gathered so far about Nazca and the Peruvian coast, it is incomprehensible how anything like that could be constructed without using advanced technologies and flying machines. Also, do you think we're genuinely ready as a civilization to reveal knowledge of advanced and intelligent beings that might share our planet? If so, please let me know in the comments so I can add you to the disclosure mailing list, and I'll send you an update as soon as I'm contacted. As always, Please share this video so that we can raise our awareness on this planet and hopefully become on par with those ancient civilizations. Stay tuned for another episode coming next week to cinemas near you. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and let's question reality together.